I am the light of the world. Hopefully you kind of find this a little interesting, that it gets into humility and the fact that this has nothing to do with your ego. Now, so often we actually misunderstand what an ego is, and through this whole course we apply our ego in understanding it. So often we then judge what it is telling us, what it says, as implying guilt or implying shame of some sort, or that you can actually do something wrong. In fact, even as it's saying you can't do anything wrong, you assume you're doing something wrong because you believe you can do something wrong. So it's rather interesting, because this is not actually talking likely in the way you've interpreted. So in the sense of I am the light of the world, reference to that one line, it is why you are here. Now we like to think, and especially my first time around, well, what does it mean? I'm the light of the world. I'm here to save the world? And it gets into that whole idea of saving the world and everything. But in this sense, let's try to recognize what exactly light of the world would be doing. Is light really like a guide where all the bugs are going to, and then they go bzz, bzz, bzz. That's a fun one. Or is it the light to shine the way? Or is it more like a movie projector? The light that shines the movie out. So when it says, I am the light of the world, and it is the reason why I am here, it's not referring to the fact that you're actually here and you need to do something about what you're doing here. The reason you are here is because you are the one in which is thinking and obsessed with what the world is contained and made of. So you are the projector, quite literally, even as a movie, onto a movie screen. You are bringing it about. You are making it happen. The movie are the thoughts, all the layers and deep, it doesn't matter if they're superficial thoughts or depth or anything, thoughts in existence of your mind. And it brings about this world, this existence. That is why you are here. It's not really about, even though it does kind of have these layers of what you can kind of refer to as deception, but more so in the sense of to keep your ego thinking it's one thing when it's actually calling to you in another way. So the ego might think, yes, I'm here to preach, I'm here to save, I'm here to bring everybody a Course in Miracles. Let's get out here. When in fact, yes, that is going to happen. It's natural. Because as you learn to save, you are being saved. You're actually saving yourself. Salvation is the wholeness. Remember what is my salvation? My holiness is my salvation. What I say about holiness? My wholeness of my totality of my reality is my salvation. That is the salvation. So as I'm helping others to understand, or not, regardless, I can discover that wholeness in any case, in any practice, in any way. But the progression to discovering that is only by my mind, my existence. I'm in a world of bodies because I have ideas of bodies, and as the movie screen or projector, I make a body world. I people my world. So as there's so many different experiences that come about in this whole reality, and in fact this responsibility. This is huge. Who is the light of the world except God's Son? And you might even, one time, got his hair. Come on, light of the world, come on, save me here. I remember reading this one time. It's like, oh, I am the light of the world. Oh, this is literally Jesus talking to me, telling me he's the light of the world. But then it gets into referring to, well, no, this is about you. This is about yourself. And so we want to remember and identify that the way, the truth, and the light is not referring to an identity. Just like your ego wants to make this into, oh, it's about me saving everybody else, or it's about Jesus saving everybody else. Separate entities, right? And instead of recognizing that this is referring to that Christ consciousness, that single first dimension in which all living beings, all existence derives from. So all of it, everything that's derived from it, is the light of the world. So it's a little tricky to understand, even in that sense of a projector into a movie screen, right? That it's a little distorting, a little confusing, because it goes into how can everybody be projecting into the same world, right? So it's a little confusing, because in the sense of recognizing that everyone and everything is the same entity in which is referred to as Christ. So it's, again, gets into that alternate dimension in which is Christ. And it is all of us. It is united one essence. I think I spit on the camera there. I spit on the projector. Ah, jeez. Okay. So let's recognize that to be humble, okay, to be humble is to accept your purpose. It's not to say, oh, no, that can't be me. I'll just stick with my mere cashier job. I'll just be little me down here. Don't worry about me. I won't say anything. I'm just listening. I'm just listening. No, that's not humility. In fact, burying your talents, even as referred to in the Bible, is not your humility. This is squandering your gifts, squandering your gifts, and actually saying they're not good enough for you. It's like what God has given you is not good enough for you. You're not good enough to represent what you were designed to represent, to be who you were designed to be. So in that sense, again, we like to get confused. We like to mix this up in the sense of, oh, I'm here to save the world. I'm here to be the presence and to represent and save the world. But we want to turn it around and remember, in fact, the world is here to save me. The world is here teaching me. Okay, so I am the one with the issues. I am the one thinking and addicted to the peopling, the thoughts of the people and the world. I'm the one. Me, I'm the one. So this is you, right? Okay, us. I am the one responsible. Okay, so it's not actually, oh, I need to tell somebody else they're responsible. I need to tell somebody else they're responsible. No. It's always me. It's always me. I'm the one with projecting this experience. So this is all teaching me to be responsible. And I change my thoughts. Guess what happens? If you change the movie, you put a different movie reel into the projector, what happens to the movie screen? That all the images on the movie screen change as well. They go with what is in the projector. You get it? All right. So it absolutely comes back to responsibility. 100% always completely responsibility. That you are the only one that can do this. No one else can do this for you. There has been stories told of the past of people doing this, of coming to recognize this. They might even be around right now. It makes no difference. But it is you that can do it for you, and only you that will ever do it for you. No one else can save you. No one else can save your world.